In Korea right now, fries are weirdly having a moment. There's even something called kamti moem, French fry meetups, where people literally meet up just to order fries before they get cold. Now that's how you know Korea takes fries seriously. But here's the problem. Everyone thinks they know which fast food chain has the best fries. Some people swear by McDonald's, some people say Mom Touch, some people just defend whatever they grew up eating. So today I'm testing the biggest fast food fries in Korea properly. To qualify, each place needs over 100 stores and needs to sell fries or a potato side. The rules are simple. Same menu, no extra sauce, no loaded toppings, just fries. Now let's see who actually deserves that kamti moim. Starting with KFC. Alright, our very first stop, KFC. Now without further ado, I will have my first bite. Alright, flavor-wise, these are actually pretty good. The seasoning is doing a lot of the work, savory, salty, and more interesting than plain fries. But texture-wise, I need more crunch. The inside is soft, which is fine, but the outside is also too soft. As a side menu, I get it, but as fries by themselves, they just don't hit hard enough. On the internet tier list, KFC is good flavor, just not enough crunch. Moving on to the next fry. Now we have McDonald's. Now this is the one that everyone already has an opinion about. McDonald's fries are probably the most famous fries in the world, so expectations are high. Alright, first bite. Yeah, I hate that this works. Thin, crispy, salty, hot. That's the whole formula, and the annoying part is the formula is working. You don't eat one McDonald's fry, you eat one and suddenly half the fries are gone. The crispiness is good, the salt hits immediately. The potato flavor is not amazing, let's be honest, but nobody's eating this and thinking about the beautiful potato harvest. But as a fast food fry, this is engineered to disappear. The only issue is consistency. Some batches hit perfectly, some batches are just okay. On the internet tier list, McDonald's is an A tier. Crispy, salty, addictive, and annoyingly good. Moving on. Next is Burger King. Now these are a little thicker than the usual skinny fries. Like they look more filling, but that can go either way. Alright, first bite. Okay. They do taste more like potato than some of the thinner fries. The inside is soft and they feel more filling, but they're not that addictive. The crispiness is okay, the seasoning is okay. Now these make sense next to a Whopper, but by themselves, they're just fine. On the internet tier list, Burger King is a C tier. More potato flavor than some, but not crispy or addictive enough. Moving on. Alright, so next up we have No Brand Burger. Now the whole point of No Brand Burger is value. Simple, affordable, no unnecessary nonsense. So I'm curious if the fries are actually good, or if they taste like, yeah, this was cheaper. But just judging by their aesthetics, now this actually looks like the best French fry I've ever seen. It looks exactly like how I would imagine a French fry in a cartoon. Look how golden and crispy that looks. I'm quite excited. Alright, first bite. Now this definitely has that potato flavor in the fries. I can definitely taste the potato, and it's also very filling, but also very crispy at the end. And the seasoning, it's simple. It's not as addictive as McDonald's. There's not a lot of salt going on here. I think if I were able to use ketchup or maybe some pepper, it would have tasted a lot better, but rules are rules, just French fries only. And with that being said, I would rank this in the A tier. Decent, good value, just not memorable and not as addictive as I would like them to be. All right, moving on. Alright, so next up we have Lotteria. Now this is probably the most familiar fast food fry in Korea. A lot of people probably grew up eating these. Visually, they look exactly like basic fast food fries. Thin, golden, and simple. First bite. Okay, tastes like memory. Not an amazing memory, but a memory nonetheless. It's not bad, it's just very safe. The crispiness is okay, but it doesn't really stand out. The potato flavor is pretty light. Seasoning is also pretty light. It doesn't really hit you with anything. It's the kind of fry you keep eating because it's in front of you, not because it changed your life. It's the default setting of Korean fast food fries. On the internet tier list, Lotteria is a C tier. Not terrible, very familiar, but not strong enough to go higher. Moving on. Alright, we are now at Mom's Touch. Now right away, these fries look different from regular fast food fries. They're thinner than I expected. Not super skinny, but definitely not West style either. And you can immediately see the seasoning on them. Alright, first bite. Yeah, these have flavor immediately. Salty, peppery, savory. You don't need ketchup for these to be interesting. The outside has a decent crunch, but it's more of a light, crispy texture than a super loud crunch. The inside is still soft, which I like. They're easy to keep eating. Still, that seasoning is what makes them stand out. It actually feels like they tried to make the fries memorable instead of just making them regular fries. On the intimate tier list, Mom's Touch is an A tier. Flavorful, addictive, simple, but done really, really well. Moving on. This time, Frank Burger. Alright, so this one feels a little bit more premium than the usual fast food chains. So I'm expecting the fries to be solid. Okay, first bite. Okay, not bad. Actually, it's pretty good. The outside has a decent crisp, and the inside tastes more like actual potato than I expected. The seasoning is quite balanced too. It's not too salty, not bland, just nice. Now that pretty much sums it up. I don't know if they have a signature, like I don't know if I'd ever say I'm craving Frank Burger fries, but they are a very classic fry style. On the internet tier list, Frank Burger is a B tier. Clean, reliable, good fries, just not legendary. Moving on. Okay, after eating way too many fries today, I think I've got my answer. Some of these were disappointing and some were actually way better than expected. Alright, so for the final ranking. So that's Korea's biggest fast food fries ranked. Comment what I should rank next. And until next time,